Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this beautiful makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start off with my Laura Mercier moisturizer, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my face just to prime my face before I apply some foundation. And I've been really enjoying this moisturizer. It feels amazing in the skin, so I've been using that every day and I just love it. Then I'm gonna go with my Too Faced Pore Primer, and I'm just going to apply this in the problem areas wherever my pores are enlarged. That's where I'm going to go ahead and apply this primer. And I like to make sure that everything's really nice and blended. So then I'm using the new Morphe Foundation. This is in the shade Medium 13. Honestly, you guys, I have been loving this foundation. I really like it. They did send me 3 shades, and out of the 3 shades, Medium 13 was the one that blended and looked the most good to me. So I am applying this foundation with that sponge. You can use PrettyGrace for money off. I do list all my discount codes down below. Really appreciate if you guys use my discount. But anyways, I really like the foundation. I just noticed that it kind of separates depending on what you use as a primer or a moisturizer. It does separate, but you just have to kind of figure out what good product will work with that foundation. And I feel like the Too Faced works and the Laura Mercier moisturizer works as well. So I do apply another layer on top on my cheek area just because I do like that full coverage on there. So I like to go back and apply a second layer. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some concealer. This is the Morphe concealer, and I'll list all the products down below. This concealer is amazing. I really like it. You just got to kind of blend it out quickly because it does dry and then it's kind of hard to blend out. So you want to make sure you do little by little. So I do like to start off first with my eyes just because I don't like to start with the other areas and then I still have like extra product in my sponge, and then when I go to my eyes it's kind of too cakey and I don't like that. So I like to start off with my eyes first. So then I'm going to go ahead and conceal just to brighten up actually on Cupid's bow, chin, bridge of the nose, and forehead. I like to make that more for it to pop a lot more. So I do like to do concealer just to brighten it up a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply some setting powder on my face. It really depends how I feel that day. My go-to is a Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder because that keeps me matte all day and I love it. It's like my go-to. I have like 4 backups just so that I don't run out of any. But lately I have been using the Laura Mercier one and I like it as well. There's another one that they have that has like a shimmer to it. There's days where I kind of overdo it and then I apply too much. It just looks crazy. So you just got to be careful how much you apply. So I do apply just where I apply my concealer. That's where I'm applying the Peach Perfect setting powder. Then I like to go with my bronzer and apply my bronzer onto my cheekbones just to make my cheeks appear a little bit slimmer because I do have a round face, so it's really hard to make myself look a little thin without the bronzer. So that's why I like to kind of go heavy on it a little bit, but then I go back and I blend everything out. So don't worry if it looks really harsh right now or if it looks too warm. I'm gonna go back and blend everything and it's gonna look amazing. So I do it on my temples, cheekbones, and jawline just to define it, to make sure that I kind of do look like I've been working out and not eating too many tacos. So yeah, so I just like to kind of put like a little guideline where I'm doing everything, and then I go back and blend everything. So like I said, it's okay if it looks harsh right now. I'm gonna go back and blend everything. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my blush. I believe, yes, ColourPop blush, and I'll list the product down below for you guys. And it is very pretty color, and I'm just applying this to the highest parts of my cheekbones because I feel like doing that kind of lifts up my face a little bit and it doesn't like bring my face down and make it bigger. So yeah, then I'm just gonna go back and blend everything. I'll make sure that everything is really nice and blended, you guys. I blend a lot that sometimes I feel like all the work I did was for nothing because I blend everything away. But I'd rather it be too over blended than not blended enough, if that makes sense. So yeah. Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Alright, we're moving on to the favorite part, the eyes. So I'm going to use e.l.f. concealer. This one is in medium. And I have been loving this as a eye primer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my eyelids. You can use foundation, concealer, an eye primer. Whatever you guys have, you guys can definitely use that. It helps to have a primer, something on your eyes so that eyeshadows pop and they stick out a lot better and they blend a lot better. Sometimes it is tricky because sometimes if I don't set my concealer, it will stick. My shadows will stick and then it's hard to blend. But I feel like with this concealer has been working fine. So I am using the Morphe Sweet Oasis palette and I'm going to use that blue shadow first. And like I said, I'll list all the products down below with discount codes, so you guys can definitely go ahead and check them out. And you can use my code to save some money on your full purchase. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that turquoise color first onto my crease. And I am using a Morphe brush. I am so bad at listing the brushes because I have so many. It's just crazy. But I will try my best to link the brushes. But you know, they're just a Morphe blending brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that turquoise color right onto my crease, blending upwards. I am going to apply another lighter turquoise color just to help me blend the harsh line out. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go back and forth until I am satisfied with the color payoff. So you guys can see I'm going to mix those two colors together right there, and I'm going to apply those on top just to blend out that harsh line. After blending that shadow in, I'm going to go ahead and use a darker shadow just to apply this right onto my crease. I'm going to blend those two together and use them on my crease just to create more depth into the look, because I felt like it needed a little extra something. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, apply that darker shade right onto my crease. And I'm going to work that in slowly but surely. Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease using the same concealer. I'm going to go ahead and apply it on a flat brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut the crease, but not really high up. I just kind of wanted a little cut crease. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer and kind of start following the natural crease of my eyes. So I'm just applying a little bit of concealer and then I'm patting it in just to make sure that it's blended and it's not chunky or anything like that. So you just want to make sure you follow the natural crease, or you can go high up. I usually do that, but this time I kind of wanted to keep it minimal to like a really small cut crease, not too exaggerating. So then I'm going to go with this lighter shade right here. It's kind of like a little bit shimmery. I'm going to go ahead and apply that right onto my lid where I applied the concealer. So I'm just patting it in. You can definitely spray your brush with a little bit of setting spray. That's what I went ahead and I did, just to make the shadow pop a little bit more, and so that I can have a little bit more control over the shadow as well. So I'm just patting it. I do apply it with the setting spray, and then I go back and apply dry shadow, so that just to set what I applied wet. Then I'm going with a darker glittery, well, not glittery, shimmery blue, and applying it right on the outer part of the lid as well, just to give it a little pop. And then I'm going back and applying a little bit more of the darker shade. I didn't want to bring the darker shade all the way in. I just kind of wanted like a little bit on the outer corner. As you guys can see, I don't really bring it in or anything. So I just kind of, I wanted it in the outer corner just a little bit. Then I'm going back with that same shimmery shade, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my brow bone just to blend everything out and kind of, you know, make everything look really nice with the same color palette kind of, you know. So I'm just blending everything out. Then I'm applying my lashes. I will link them down below, and I'm making sure I'm sticking them as close as I can to my real lashes. Then I'm going to go with this shimmery shade and apply it right in the inner corner. It's the same shade I use for the brow bone. I'm using for the inner corner of the eyes, the tear duct area, just to make it pop a little bit. Then I'm going with that same darkish blue color and applying it to the bottom lash line. I'm trying to hug my waterline, so it's just as close as I can to the waterline. Then I go back with that first shadow that we applied in the crease. That's going to help us blend that color out. So you do want to have that dark part right where the waterline meets, and then kind of blend it out. Then I'm going with the Morphe Mascara, and I'm just going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes just to pull the look together, make them pop a little bit because they're so light. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara to the top as well, so we can bond our real lashes with the falsies. Then I'm using a mixture of Morphe's Virgin and Flower Bomb. I believe that's the name of that gloss. I've been obsessed with that gloss lately. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those together because I do like Virgin. The color is very pretty. But I kind of wanted to have like a glossy lip for this look. So I'm going to go and apply that gloss on top of that, just to make it a little bit more nuder and to make it glossy, as you guys can see. After that, I'm going to be applying a little bit of my Lancome setting spray just to set everything, make sure that everything's nice and set and nothing moves during the day. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of that. And a little bit of highlight. I almost had forgotten I'm using Morphe's highlight. I will list it down below, but look how beautiful that is. It just pops. And that's about it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial. I love you guys so much, and I want to thank everybody for always being there, supporting my channel, commenting, liking, sharing. You know, it means a lot to me. Sometimes I feel like everybody has forgotten about me and I just don't fit in anymore, but I have this handful of people that are always there for me, and I want to take this time to thank you guys so much. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and don't forget to share. And if you guys recreate this look, tag me. Love you guys.
Potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron. Mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes.